Hey, chickadee, welcome back to Healthy in a Wild World. I'm your host, Bonni. I'm a gut health expert, herbal medicine specialist, and your personal translator when your stomach throws a nice little tantrum. I'm also one half of the Food Freedom Rebellion for nurturers and healers. And today, oh my gosh, okay, today's episode is for every woman who has ever said, I know I need to move my body. I just can't seem to do it. Or worse. I used to love moving my body, and now it feels like punishment. Dancing, exercising, it feels like torture. Well, we're going to flip the script today, and we're going to flip it real quick because here is the truth. You don't need any more motivation, all right? You don't need a stricter workout plan, stricter schedule. You don't even need the new leggings. Although, no judgment if your Amazon cart is full like mine is. You need your people. You need movement that feels like a rebellion, not a restriction, something that brings you community, a nice little support system. And you really do need a reason beyond all the calorie counting, macro counting, the shame, and the shoulds and woulds. We're ditching the shoulds and woulds today. Those are going out in the trash. We're going to talk about how community and friendly competition can be the motivation that you're looking for. Let's start at the beginning. Healing in isolation, it's an actual lie. We do a great job of healing ourselves, but human beings are social creatures. We need community. We need our people. We need our tribe. And you know, the wellness world, they love to tell us, just go do the work, go inward, journal it out, get a green juice. It'll all help with your trauma. No big deal, right? Yeah, we're calling bullshit. That is total bullshit, you guys. Because what actually creates traction, what actually creates motivation individually, especially when you are on the path to heal from burnout, from gut chaos, from hormone imbalance, from sugar addiction, from taking care of everybody else and not really taking care of yourself as well as you should, years of overgiving. It's activated through connection with other humans. Now, let's take one of my clients, Kayla, for example. When she started with the gut health rejuvenation, she was in pain. She was bloated. She was tired. She was constantly fighting her body, trying to do things on her own without really talking to a lot of people about it, right? Well, it turns out as she started going through the program, some of her support systems were close friends. And I mean, family obviously as well for her. But when she started creating friendly little competition, and for her, it was a cooking competition. But when she started creating this friendly little competition between she and her friend, things took a skyrocket for her. And when you fast forward to today, she's got her weight routine in place. She's got the cooking in place. Despite breaking her leg in 2 places a few months ago, she still was able to maintain all of those habits that we started last year. Now, this year she has completed the 90-day program and really up-leveled again. And you guys, she did an absolutely amazing job. I'm so proud of Kayla. She made it, I think, like 2-3 weeks into the 90-day when she broke her leg and basically was knocked out. She didn't gain any weight. She stuck with the program. She had a lot of help. She had a lot of support in doing so. And that support is maintained until today. And, she's competitive like I am. So it's fun to watch her get competitive with her SO, with her friends, with her family. I love it. It creates friendly competition. Really does create a back and forth that motivates our soul and motivates our spirit. And you don't have to be mean about it. Friendly competition is good. It's a play, right? It's play on our spirit. Let's dial this back. I don't want you to think that what I'm saying is I want you to go and figure out some punishing workout, right? Something that's going to torture you or some toxic Fitspo culture thing that's out in the world. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about friendly little dance competitions, throw on some music, get everybody moving. The boys and I do this all the time. It is so much fun. And for us, because of their ages, it's, show me a new move. Let me see if I can repeat it. Who can outdance who? Let me see who can get more steps as we dance, that kind of thing. Who can jump higher? Who can move better? It really kind of comes down to just having fun with it. What happens when healing gets playful is that it sticks. It becomes fun. Just fun. I mean, so here's the magic of all of this. And here's the magic of what I'm explaining today. The women that are in our programs, the women that I've worked with over the years, and the women that Carrie have worked with over the years, they didn't wait until they had more energy or they weighed less to get the fitness part into it. They moved. It was a lot of it was very imperfect, but they did start moving, and that's really it. Physical fitness does not have to come from a structured fitness program. That is something that it's kind of been drilled into us. You do not need a structured fitness program. You need to move. And if you're in perimenopause, menopause, struggling with any sort of autoimmune or chronic illnesses, and especially if you are on a weight loss drug of any kind, I don't care what it is, you do need resistance training. That still does not mean you need a gym or any sort of structured program. You just need to make sure you're doing something. So things like picking your kids up, lifting them up over your head, putting them down, squatting in specific ways that are functional as you're going about your day. Those are all exercise. They're all training your body, and they're using body weight as your resistance, using other things like kids and boxes and dishes and moving couches and things like that as you're cleaning. Those all count as resistance. When you're listening to me, don't get into that mode of like it has to be perfect, it has to come from a structured program, like maybe you can give me a program. I mean, I could, but that's not what I'm talking about here. What I'm talking about is using the things that you do day to day, functional movements, and using the people around you, your support system, as a little friendly competition. So let's get a little nerdy here for a minute, all right, about this friendly competition. Because friendly competition, it's actually backed by a lot of science. When you move your body even just a little bit, you activate kind of this cascade of feel good chemicals. All right. So here's what's happening: your brain's motivation and reward juice is dopamine. It lights up when you do something you enjoy, especially if there's a little competition involved. I'm telling you, it's like a trigger, and it is the quickest way to turn on dopamine. Think of it like this: the thrill of beating your partner in steps by 300 steps. Just think about that. Dopamine loves to win. No matter how small, no matter how big, it loves to win. It celebrates in and of itself without you needing to do anything. Now, serotonin, which is our mood stabilizer and basically the gut brain connection queen, you produce more of it when you're out in nature, moving your limbs, feeling like a human instead of a houseplant. And actually, you do produce more when you are in connection or when your dopamine starts increasing because, competition, right? Now, let's move on to oxytocin. Oxytocin is the love hormone. This one is all about connection. When you're in community, whether it's texting a friend after a walk, posting a sweaty selfie in our community, your oxytocin rises. All right. The sense of I belong. These are my people. This is my tribe. It's not just emotional, it's actually chemical. And then you have endorphins. These are nature's painkillers and mood lifters. So if you're dealing with any sort of painful condition, you want to know endorphins well. It's like having a happy sigh after dancing around the kitchen to Beyonce, Lenny Pierce. We love Lenny Pierce here. And we absolutely love my nephew, Prosecute. You guys, if you like EDM, please go listen. He is amazing. He actually just did a mix with Mike Posner. I took a pill in Ibiza. Oh my gosh, you guys, go listen. Just go listen. That's endorphins. They reduce pain, they increase pleasure, and you don't need 90 minutes. It literally takes 3 to 5 minutes to bump these suckers up. And if you can get 15 in there, oh heck yeah. Because 15 is really it's kind of that perfect moment between the endorphins, the oxytocin, the serotonin, dopamine. That's where they all come together and they give you a nice, giant, big hug. You throw a little competition in there, and now you bumped it up a couple of notches. Feeling is amazing, which is why we're really pushing community this week. It's one of our challenges. Who is going to bump you up? Who's your friendly competition this week? I want to hear about it. So talk to me in the comments. DM me if you don't want to put it out in public. Tell me, who's your friendly competition with this week or any week? Now, when all these hormones work together, that safe, joyful, connected place, you're rewiring your brain so that the next time you want to move, like tomorrow, because we got to move every day, intentionally, all right, what you're doing is you're actually starting a pattern. You're starting a new habit. You're literally undoing decades of diet culture conditioning. And that thought of, I have to burn off last night's pizza, it starts going away without you doing anything more than just moving every single day in this friendly little competition so that you can win. Carrie and I, we're here for it. We love that whole thought of my body gets to move because I can, because it feels freaking amazing. And that's it. So when you think about movement, think about what makes you feel good. I love to dance. I love it. Dancing is like my jam. I That's why I throw music on so much with the boys. Even when they were babies, we had dance parties. I mean, granted, I was carrying them at the time, in my arms and stuff like that, but we would have dance parties. And it was the best motivator on a day that was just shit. Because there were some days that, oh my gosh, you guys, those first days in that first year are really hard on some of us. And I had postpartum anxiety, and some of those days were really hard. And those days, we had a lot of dance parties, let me tell you. It made a lot of difference. So let's talk about what else gets a little bit of a boost when you move in community. Neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to create new, healthier patterns. Remember how we were just talking about this is creating a pattern? Well, when you pair movement with positive connection, your brain actually builds new default settings. This is how we create habits that become healing. You don't have to think anymore about it. You just every day do something that's a movement competition with whoever your competitor is. It's the best motivator. And your lymphatic flow and your gut motility. Do you know that your lymph system cannot function without movement? It needs muscle movement to move the trash out of your body. Without the movement, it doesn't flow. It affects your digestive system. It affects your poop. It affects your circulatory system. It affects the fog in your brain. So movement really is your body's best friend. And healing, it's contagious. It's not just a cute little slogan. It's biochemistry. It's a nervous system regulation. And it's basically science with a side of salsa dancing. How do we turn your spark into a wildfire that keeps going? It's time to actually do it. So if you haven't already, I want to know who your friendly competition is going to be with and what's the fitness activity? Is it walking? Is it dancing? Is it resistance training? Is it something else completely that I haven't even mentioned? Make this your sacred rebellious movement, the kind that actually lights you up. All right. So pick a movement that you enjoy, that your friend enjoys. Find your ride or die. If you haven't already, find it and DM someone that can be your friendly competition. Talk it out and then let's hear it. And if you don't have somebody, hop into the community. The link's in the show notes. DM one of us. Carrie and I will help pair you up or just put a comment in the community. We got some pretty friendly folks in there, ladies. We do these things where we will walk and talk. Okay. Carrie and I are not in the same city. We're not even in the same state. We would need either 2 days of driving or a flight to get to the same state. So we'll do these things called walk and talk. Plug in the earbuds and we walk and we talk. We get our fitness in while we're having conversation. I do this with a lot of friends and it's so nice because the next thing you know, you got 30 minutes in and you're done. First, start small, like stupid small, you guys. Like seriously, 1 to 3 minutes. If you're not moving at all, that 1 to 3 minutes is a lot. Do some squats while brushing your teeth. And they don't have to go all the way to the ground. Please don't do that. Protect those knees. Dance in your kitchen while you're cooking. Do some push-ups while you're cooking. Walk around the island a few times, like stir the pot, walk around the island. Stir the pot, walk around the island. You don't need a plan. You just need a pulse. You're a human being. You have a pulse. If you're listening to this, you have a pulse. Your first burst of movement is enough to start shifting your brain chemistry. Just keep that going for a minute or two, and you will feel a significant difference. And then every day, add to it. If you did a minute on Wednesday, on Thursday, do 2. On Friday, do 3. And just build upon that. And focus just upon building that healthy habit. Don't worry about taking anything away. We have an absolutely wonderful community. This week's challenge is all about connecting with a friendly competitor, someone that will help motivate you, that will help push you, that will really trigger that, like, I want to win dopamine hit. If you haven't found it, like I said, hop in the community, join the conversation, and let's all motivate each other. I mean, that's really what the community is for. Science proves that as women, when we're in community, our ability to achieve goals significantly increases. And within our community, we don't do things to earn our bodies. You have your body because you were born with it. We move to honor them. We move to wake up our nervous systems, to feel alive, to feel connected, and to feel supported. Don't overthink it. And if you are, that's why you reach out. Hop in the community, start chatting with the ladies, start chatting with us, whatever you're most comfortable with. No overthinking. Take your first step, even if it's barefoot, messy, fueled by a iced coffee with a couple of shots in it. Do it, because your health rebellion, your food freedom rebellion, it starts with motion, just a little tiny motion. And I want you to use this podcast as your reminder, your permission slip, your full body green light. That light is like blasting neon green. You are not lazy. You are not behind, and you are definitely not broke. You've been waiting for the right fuel to light your fire. Let your community, your tribe, be that spark. Let your body respond and let it be fun again. We don't move to shrink things. We move to rise. We move to add, because when you add all the good things in, it pushes out the bad. It pushes out the negative. It pushes out the things that we don't want or that no longer serve us anymore. And by doing so, we reclaim and remember who the hell we freaking are. So, you know the drill. Share this episode with your soul sisters, your burnt out besties, and your healing homies. Subscribe, drop a review. Those 5 stars mean the world to me. And join the movement. We are inside community. I will share the link with you in the show notes. Your healing is not a solo mission. It's a team sport. And we're not just walking our way through that. Some of us are dancing. Some of us are jumping. Some of us are swimming. As Dory says, let's keep swimming. And I will catch you next time. Bye, chickadee.